That one out. Whoever misled him, he has misled him. And he should not be pride over to say he's the king of Karamoja. No. Creating avenues of miracles. After even making that blunder, he has gone ahead to say, I am the king of the Karamojong. What justifies his kingship? To cause a problem which cannot be understood by all the Karamojong society.
How is this king going to manage the Kalenjin culture? How is this king going to manage the Ik culture, the Tepes culture? We need to sit as Karamojong and ask ourselves questions, because this can even escalate certain things which may even lead to insecurity.
Of Karamoja getting two cultural elders in every district.
Cultural heads from Moroto, Napak, Nakapiripirit, Nablatuk, Abim, Amudat, Karenga, Kabong and Kotido gathered in Moroto and elected Peter Adey of Nyakwea of Abim district as the first king of Karamoja.
Papa Anasuban. Papa Anasuban. Meaning their father of the ceremony. Their father of the ceremony. Now our uniting totem, will be a cow. A cow. And our name for Karamoja is Karamoja Cultural Council. How to go Ketan and Karamoja. So I've come to this position and I've elected Papa as a day Peter. This museum
and John Lorot as the Prime Minister. 5 others on the cabinet include ministers like Mark Aol Aleku, Jimmy Tebanyang, Lokoru and Simon Nangiro. However, some Karimojong are opposed to the creation of a kingdom for Karamoja and accuse Peter Adey of having selfish interest in the kingship deal.
Escalate certain things which may even lead to insecurity.
We are king. That one we are bitter about it. That one cannot take place. The kingship issue, if he is crying for a king cannot exist in Karamoja. That one out.
And we needed the minutes of when they start with the Hik, the minutes of when they start with the Pokot, the minutes of when they start with the Mathenik.
When he transferred in Napak and Pian, did those clans play the role? He assumed all the authority of all these things. He has modernized a culture which didn't need to be modernized in a way he has taken.
According to the elders, colonialists tried to introduce kingship, but they failed due to the strong Karimojong cultural administration of Akrie Ket.
They tried in 1959, they tried in 1960, they failed because the Karamojong could not agree on a king. It was something unique to them. But surprisingly today, we are hearing something strange called king in Karamoja, which
through the council of elders, and the culture, the elders' footstool was Akriket.
Rupa Sub-County Chairperson Joseph Otita and Jackson Angela Dome say there was no consultation about the formation of Karamoja Kingdom.
Consultation as leaders. I don't think any sub-county chairperson of Karamoja was consulted. The members of parliament. There is nothing, there is no secrets in this. This was done as if there is something secret.
Consulted the entire region. You know, we have different cultures here. We have the Gia with their different culture. We have the Laboro people here with their different culture. We have the Pokot with their different culture. We have the Hik. They have their own different culture. We have the Nyangea, people from the other place with their different culture. Now, how is he going to unite this? By rushing to come up with his word.
Elders say if any cultural leadership is to succeed, there is a need to first unite all the ethnic groups in the region, including the Iki and Tepeth.
The Ik would have said something concerning their culture. The people of Napore would have said something. The Tepes would have said something concerning their culture. And you know, you cannot, exploit the ignorance of the locals.
Elders advise on how best it can be handled.
In having the association called Karamoja Elders Association, the Karamoja Elders Association is also new, but we wanted to see on how we can strengthen the elders of Karamoja so that they regain back their authority, the one they had, which was shattered as a result of the armament of the Karamojong right away from 1979.
We would first emerge all these cultures together, because these people have different cultures. Go to Abim are Tul, Tul. They are called Tul. Their culture is different.
Found it palatable for them to adapt that traditional governance system. Then it would have been a process. It would be a gradual process which should have been initiated right from the clan level, come to the village level, parish level, then sub-county, come to the region.
Can have Erudit. Erudit is somebody who can be their voice. If they can say a chairman of the elders, that could have worked, but not a king. With us, we are not for kingship. That is self-promoting. First of all, to register the elders from the village, those who are initiated and those who are not initiated, but they having what? Then we come to this parish. We also, from these villages, we identify key people who are initiated now, who are initiated. Then from there, we go to the sub-county. We get a body within the sub-county, the one who presides over. Then we come to the district. And then from the district, we go to the region. Now, in the region, if we said, let's bring 20 people from every district, 180, then you call the Ministry of Gender, Labor and Social Services. You call them. Let them induct them through for 1 week, 1 or 2 weeks. Take them through. Then from there, they are asked, now let's identify, you are now all key figures who have come developed from the village up to the district. And now you are in the region. Now here, let's get a name to call somebody who can be what. Then from here, we pick somebody who can be papa and husband, as it is said. Then from here, we can now identify within the team, that the cream that has gone there, we now identify the people who can be ministers. Everybody now identifies all these when all these 180 are there, then they can now say, I think for this district, let's have so and so. For this, then they identify all the ministers. That is how to pick, but not him nominating. You can nominate the culture. That one is out. First of all, you seek everybody. You have to play democracy here. Democratization has already penetrated in a society. So you can use that process to pick those leaders, including him. From here, he can also get in touch with that clan that came up with this etal. And you imagine in all this, when it is Karamojong now performing that real traditional function of transferring power from this group to another one. Every clan in Karamoja has a part to play. We have many clans, sub-clans like Ngetengor, like Nge Lukumong, like Nge Katap, like Nation, Nivigar, all those clans. You can bring them, and everybody, all these clans have a role to play in that function. But at the time when he transferred in Napak and Pian, did those clans play the role?
The Karamoja Traditional Cultural Administration was aimed at promoting peace and security, agriculture and education in the region.